Hello, good evening. My name is John and I'm playing Super Hexagon. It's part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through all the games in my Steam library with the goal and intent to try to play them all. To try and figure out what I have in my library and why I have it. Now this is Super Hexagon. This is a game that I have played a little bit, like years ago when it first came out. It is just a challenging little game. I don't know how else to describe it. You are a dot and there are hexagons and you don't want to get hit. Hexagon. Difficulty hard. Hardest. Oh, I have played this. Best time 11. How was that? Second?
Again.
So your goal is to not get hit by these walls.
Game over.
That's it. That's the entire game.
Begin.
6 seconds.
Game over.
I was not paying attention.
Game
It
over.
started again already. It was just that fast.
Game
Oh,
over.
I didn't move fast enough. You gotta move quick.
Again.
Alright, so 20 seconds is the goal.
Game over.
Oh. It's a little slippery. A little slippery on those controls with this mouse. Or with this gamepad.
Game over.
Just gotta move. Just gotta move. One of those games where you're like, oh, I got...
Game over.
I
Again.
wasn't paying attention. One of these games where you got like, oh, I've got this. Like, I can do this. This is easy. And you go, oh my god, this game
Game
is
over.
a jerk.
Again.
So I think I would prefer if it was a dual analog kind of thing where you push it where you want it to end up and it gets you there, but that's not the game they made. So you have to deal with your
Game over. Again.
ineptitudes because the game gives you what the game gives you.
Line. Excellent.
Line? What does line mean?
Game over.
What does line mean? Next level at
Begin.
20 seconds. I beat my time score of...
Game
no,
over.
beat my score.
Begin.
Best score is 13 seconds now. Kind of like a Flappy Bird style game where you're like, oh, I know I can do better. This game is so simple. Then you realize that you are more
Game
simple in this
over.
game
Again.
as a human being.
Game over. Again.
You know, I make it look like I'm an idiot, and, you know, I won't argue that.
Game
I'm going to
over.
make this actually bigger. No, that didn't help. Let me go back here. Let me go over here. Oh, no, let's go here. Let's go options. Make this full screen. Oh, whoa, gosh. There we go. All right. Now I'm sure I'll win.
Begin.
Oh, yeah, it's so much easier now.
Line. Game
Oh, my
over.
God, what was that?
Begin.
Music's good. Jaunty. No, I use the term jaunty too much.
Game
Ah.
over. Begin.
Kind of wish I could shoot missiles or something. But nope, that's not the game they made.
Game over. Begin.
So I think the trick is to know what segments are safe and then get to those as quick as you can.
Line. Excellent. Game over.
Oh my
Begin. Game over. Begin.
Point. It's kind of like when they change directions, it
Game
kind of
over.
twists your brain.
Begin.
It's like that. It's like that magic eye puzzle kind of stuff, those optical illusions, where you're like, oh, I need to go right, and then the puzzle starts rotating, and you go, oh, left is right. And
Game
it's not.
over.
Right is right.
Begin.
I mean, I know it sounds basic, but
Game over. Begin.
to a person who's struggling with this game because it's hard to play and talk, you just gotta roll with it. If right becomes left, you just do it. You know?
Excellent. Game over.
15.
Begin.
There's stuff there's mechanics I don't even know about. Spin around, spin around.
Line. Excellent.
Oh gosh, what are you doing?
Game over.
What? 19. Oh,
Begin.
I didn't even know what they were doing. It was like non-Euclidean up in this house. That's right, non-Euclidean. That's how I talk. What?
Line. Game over. Begin.
Let me get that 20 seconds. Like, this video's gotta be at least 10 minutes long. I got a ways to go on this thing. No one wants to watch a 4-minute video of Super Hexagon. How will you know the secret ending where it turns out the Hexagon was your father?
Game over.
1942! Good year. I mean, there was a war and all
Begin.
that. Also, the game.
Game over.
3 seconds. That's how good I am. This game does not hold your hand. It doesn't give you any favors. It says, look, you're going to lose, and you're going to lose a lot.
Game
and you have
over.
to deal with it.
Begin.
You're an adult. This is just a Hexagon. People have fought in wars. People have had babies.
Game
People have
over.
cared for cats.
Begin.
These are all things that are tough, challenging. You can't just start over. You have one life. And Super Hexagon teaches you that life is cruel.
Line.
There.
Game
No,
over.
see? I got a line and then I
Begin.
died. Flatline, if you will.
Game over. Begin.
Check the clock, about 5 minutes. Got so much more to do.
Game over. Begin.
This is like the Let's Play game that just is like the worst.
Game over.
Knew I was gonna make it.
Begin.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be
Game over.
push too
Begin.
far. It's great, however, from a gameplay standpoint, kind of like Super Meat Boy, where this game just gets you back in it. They're like, you know what? We know you're gonna die. We're not gonna waste your time with load screens
Fine.
and oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay.
Silent.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Game over.
Whew. Wait. Level 3 triangle. So I got a new level. Wait. Complete. Hexagonist?
Begin.
I should probably say there's a
over.
Caesar Warner here.
Begin. Game over.
Oh, jeez.
Begin.
This is the hardest level.
Game over. Begin. Game
No.
over. Begin.
Oh, I get it.
Game over.
You go up the polygons, so I was at point. Then I
Game
was,
over.
I was a point.
Begin.
Then I was a line. Which is like vertices. Then I was
Game
a
over.
triangle. Give me
Begin.
5 seconds.
Game over.
Alright, that's too hard. Hexagoner. I like that name. I really do like Hexagoner. Hexagon.
Begin.
Alright, can I beat Hexagon? I don't think I can beat Hexagon.
Line. Game over.
I saw that and I was thinking, you know, I'm good.
Again.
I was not. I was not good. That was the opposite of good. That was me being bad.
Line.
Oh god, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this, Super Hexagon?
Game over. Begin.
There's always a pattern to it. Like, I kind of know when those 360 no-scopes are coming, and you gotta just be ready for them.
Line.
But it's still,
Game
it's just
over.
uncomfortable to watch this
Again.
game. Okay.
Game over. Begin.
I built an arcade machine once, multiple times actually, but I did build an arcade machine in a specific time and place which had this as a game on it. I'll tell you what, that was brutal.
Fine.
There were some people that were actually good at this game. I'm like
Game
me.
over. Begin.
And it was scary. But they think they were machines. Were they androids? They were synths. I bet they were. They were doing
Game
math in their
over.
head and all sorts of stuff.
Begin.
I know I should concentrate. I know I shouldn't talk, but then
Game
why would you watch this
over.
video? Why would you watch the video in the first place?
Begin.
But it's for, obviously, my Witty Panther. Yeah.
Line.
Nope. Nope.
Game
Ah!
over.
Knew it was coming!
Begin.
I wonder how this looks like for, like, is this okay for, is, let me rephrase that. Would this game be harder or easier if you were
Fine.
colorblind?
Triangle. Game
You
over.
closed the gap on me!
Begin.
It's alright, it's alright. This game's not vindictive, it's just
Game
a
over.
piece of code.
Begin.
It's not personally trying to hurt me. Doesn't know who I am. Oh, doesn't know who I am.
Line.
Can't read my mind.
Game over.
Wait, that was a different pattern.
Begin. Line.
Alright.
Game
Ah.
over. Begin.
I don't know if I just can't see it. I think that's what they're trying to teach me, this visual
Game
language. Like,
over.
it's like the last Starfighter kind of thing, where once I figure out this visual language, I'll be able to go and translate alien room. I know that was Stargate. Last Starfighter was kill people with a death blossom.
Line.
They're similar enough. Okay.
Triangle. Excellent.
Oh god, what was that?
Square. Game over.
Square? Man, I'm getting better. At this rate, I'll be the best Super Hexagon player in just minutes. I went from line to square in 11 minutes. It's like
Game over.
It's like
Begin.
a record.
Line. Game over. Begin. Game over.
Yes, I know the
Begin.
game's over. Thank you for reminding me.
Line. Game over. Begin.
I think that's like gliding around the edge there is where I get really confused. I can't see it. I can't see the contrast. Of all my senses, I thought vision was okay, but apparently I
Game
can't
over.
see. Apparently I
Begin.
can't see hexagons. I kind of wish the music would just not reset.
Line.
I'd like to hear the last 30 seconds of this music sometimes.
Game
Ah,
over. Begin.
it's robbed. I actually thought I was literally robbed by this video game. It came to my house, stole my quarters. Turns out I gave it.
Line. Game over.
How do I even see
Begin.
that?
Game over. Begin. Game over. Begin.
You know, I'm sure that's part of the skill, and that's okay, but I kind of wish you moved in segments, because that's where I keep messing up. Like, I overshoot a little bit. No, it's not the only place where I mess up, of course, but one of the places I mess up. Like, right there, like, I thought I was there, but got a split second. You gotta learn the sensitivity of your controllers. You gotta know your dead zones. When you die in Super Hexagon, I'm talking about.
Line. Game over.
Oh, that was the what, left, right, left,
Begin.
right.
Game over.
I wasn't even looking.
Begin.
I was looking at the timer. I was like, how long has it been? Like 14 hours? Nope, 14 minutes. Alright.
Line.
Is this the one?
Game
Nope.
over.
Am I the one?
Begin. Game over.
Nope.
Begin.
Neo's fighting Morpheus. But you can't beat Super Hexagon.
Line. Game
Why would you do
over.
that? Why would you do that to my brain?
Begin.
I got one brain and this game is just ruining it. Alright.
Line. Game over.
Okay. Whew. I like Super Hexagon. I played it before a little bit. Haven't played it there now for the long 15 minutes that I did. I really like this game. A couple thoughts on it. You don't want to play this game for like an hour. You will die. You will literally melt your brain. Your eyes will fall out. It'll be a mess. This is a great game to play for just a little bit. You're like, you know what? I want to hate myself for 15 seconds. Or I want to hate myself for 10 minutes. Great game for Super Hexagon. It's challenging. The music's pumping. It makes you want to do better. And you're always like, oh, I was just off by a second. From a design standpoint, this is a tough question for accessibility versus skill cap and challenge. As I mentioned before, it'd be nice to be able to go by segment, or just tap, 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 tap will get you there. I don't know if that'd be better or worse. That's a design question that I'm sure they tested. For me, being off by just a few pixels, I feel the game has robbed me if I was off by a few pixels. And that's unfair. The game's not out there to rob me. The rules have been set. The design has been laid out. I am not confused about what part of a hexagon, what a hexagon is. Now, the fact that it's a hexagon, you move it around it in a circle, is a little weird. But overall, this game was designed for a specific challenge level. Now, I kind of wish, like I said, I kind of wish you could lock to quadrants and learn it that way. But that's okay. Like, it's not what I made, and it's okay that they made something differently. Just for learning and stuff, it takes me a little longer to get those last bits. And some of that has to do with the fact that my controller isn't accurate because I'm using an analog stick. Maybe if I was using a keyboard, which was digital, it would be more accurate, and that would be better. Worth checking out. But if you like what you saw, if you're still there and didn't have an epileptic seizure and fall off your chair, if you like what you saw, this game is super cheap. It's a lot of fun. You can probably pick it up for like $1 on a Steam sale. It's also on like mobile and stuff, but I think if you're on a bus playing this game, people are going to be wondering what you're doing because you'll be screaming constantly. Give it a shot. Cheers.